Dustin and Brian from Dallas Consulting asked me to give a presentation that talks about Education.com's experience in launching an open API. As some of you may be aware, we provide local school data to a number of real estate outlets, brokers, and large national real estate sites, IDXs, etc. And we went through a long process of figuring out what made sense for us and how to make this a successful platform for us. It's been a fun couple of years. We're continuing to build a footprint and develop great partnerships. So the presentation itself would certainly be useful if you were thinking about launching an API, but I think one of the things it also seeks to do is answer a lot of questions we get asked every day. Probably the biggest one being, what's in it for you? Why do you have an open API? So to give you a little bit of context of how Education.com got into this business, we started, like a lot of you, we were a potential consumer of open information or of licensed school data. We went out, we tested the market, we tried to find the data, and what we discovered was the providers that were in the market at the time had fairly restrictive terms of use, and the price was just too much for us to be able to pay. So we ultimately decided to build the platform ourselves, and the platform was built not for an open API, but rather for the application we have on our website. If you go to education.com today, you'll see an application called School Finder, which allows our constituents and parents and local users to find out detailed information about local schools. So we realized as we built that platform that there was a pretty big opportunity around syndication, and we had a couple questions that we needed to ask, and thinking about that we went through. The first was, what's the opportunity? Where's the need? Where are people looking for this school data? Real estate popped out immediately as one of those spaces where it's a top need. When parents or other buyers are looking at homes, schools in the area are one of the top things that they consider. As you all know, it affects appreciation rates, it affects the continuing home values. So it's an important factor. And then we recognize within the online real estate market, there's a number of key constituents that are grappling with how to display this data: national real estate websites, website builders, IDXs, realtors, brokers, etc. So we began thinking about what can we do to tap into that need. The biggest step that we had to overcome was this question of, hey, do we go out and sell this data like others have done in the past, or is there another way to do it? Education.com fundamentally is a media company. We sell advertising on our website. We get about 2 million visitors to our website every month. And we just made a decision that it didn't make sense for us to have a separate sales force that would go out and sell data and try and work it that way. Ultimately, that decision was based on this assessment of what are the opportunity costs and the potential value drivers. The opportunity costs are not insignificant. You're effectively, by providing this data online, creating competition. You can see in this image to the right, this is a search for a local high school where Education.com ranks really well. Zillow's right behind us, and that's our data. So we had to get comfort that at the end of the day, we were generating more value by having that content syndicated through SEO links back to us and the brand exposure than we were giving up in potential license fees or traffic to our own platform. Was there a potential to cannibalize School Finder? I think we were lucky in that we launched the platform very early before we had a ton of traffic to School Finder itself, and that gave us the ability to test and understand what those opportunities costs might be without putting an existing massive platform at risk. So we launched a platform, and the things that we thought about in launching that, we were creating a solution that would meet the needs of those key constituents and create as much flexibility for them to tap into the data, add it to their platforms, make a compelling experience for their end users, while not requiring a lot of heavy hand-holding from us. We didn't want the cost of sales, as it were, to be prohibitive and make it difficult for us to create new partnerships. The final step for us, and effectively the reason for us being at Inman and spending time over the last several years, has been to create that partnership network. And you can see a couple examples here. Great partners like Zillow, our cornerstone partner when we launched the syndication platform. At Properties, the team over there, and Austin and his team at Terabits built a nice implementation there. And Cloud CMA with Dan Woolley and Greg Robertson have also done some really nice work with our school data. Just a few examples of partners that have created a lot of value for us and helped drive the growth of our website over the last couple of years. A couple of things that we continue to be very concerned about, and we spend a lot of time with partners like these figuring out, is one, you got to make, the quality can't be compromised, right? This may be free, but they have a lot of resources and they have end users that they need to meet the need for. They can't compromise on quality. So the nice thing for us is by leveraging a core platform of our own, where quality is paramount to the success of our own platform, we're able to bring some of that quality forward, and then we work with our partners to make sure that they have enough flexibility and that there can't be an argument made that they should switch to a paid provider or another provider because we're somehow lacking in the resources that we bring. I'm going to hand that over to Dustin.
Beautiful.
Good
Well, thank you so
introduction.
much. Yes. Thanks so much.